Trading breakthroughs don't come from adding more indicators or strategies. They actually come from subtle mindset shifts. And if you're experiencing any three of these signs or these mindset shifts, then you're actually closer than you think. So in this video, I'm going to go through all three. And at the end of the video, I'm going to have a bonus mindset shift and tip to know that you're closer to your breakthrough. So make sure you watch to the end, but you're going to have to watch the first three. Otherwise, the fourth one won't make sense. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and like and subscribe and drop your comments below. This is going to help boost the algorithm and get this video message out to more traders like you that need to hear this. So let's get started. So the first one is that you need to stop listening to other people or the news. You actually realize this, okay? Because up until now, you might have been part of trading groups or communities, or you've been taking tips from here or there, or wherever you are hearing all this nonsense, and you realize that it's not working. It's not getting you the results, and you're better off alone. You see, you have to get to the point where you are understanding and trusting the confidence in your analysis. You have that confidence. You are okay to review the market on your own terms, okay? Once you are at this level where you absolutely know that outside noise is just noise and there's no point listening to it, then you're very close to your breakthrough, because it actually means that you know what you're doing. You know how to trade. You know how to read markets. You know how to read structure. You can read the tape, okay? And that is a very, very positive sign. You're not hanging out in the chat groups anymore. You're not looking for tips. You're not buying Bitcoin at the top because Jim Cramer told you to, and you become exit liquidity. Do you understand what I'm saying? You see, the news is fake. It's mostly fake. It's fake news. The news is there. It's paid for by the hedge funds and the banks to manipulate you, to get traders to act in certain ways, to trap the retail. So therefore, if you can appreciate that it's fake news, then there's no point listening to it. You're better off trusting your own analysis, okay? And why would you listen to other people in chat groups when 90% of traders don't know what they're doing? They don't even have a plan. They're just there gambling. So why would you listen to someone else? You have to have your own analysis. The only time that you might be in a group and trade with a bunch of people is if you guys are trading the exact same strategy and setup, okay? But even then, it's dangerous because one guy might see something and you see something else. You see, there is market perception. So one guy is going short, is bearish, and you're going bullish on the same stock or the same asset, right? There is perception in the market and they don't match. Okay, so one guy's looking at a smaller time frame, trading a pullback, but the higher time frame's bullish, and that's what you're looking at, and you're trading the continuation. And now when you hear their perspective, they're not wrong, but it conflicts with your analysis. Do you understand? And then that's when you start to doubt yourself. So you realize that you're just better off alone and not listening to other people, okay? And here's the other part. When you are mature enough to make your own analysis and not have to listen to other people, you have no one else to blame. That's the beautiful thing. So you're not trying to blame anyone else, okay? You can accept responsibility for your own decisions. This is maturity. You're very close to your breakthrough. If you can get to this position in trading, you're so close. So I want you to keep going, okay? Number two is your trades actually go your direction, and it goes to your target, to your TP, right? And you look back at the end of your trading week and you're in the red, but all of your trades went where they were supposed to go. So that means you know how to read the market. You know how to read direction, structure. You know your prediction is right. The only problem was you didn't go with the market. You either hesitated and didn't take the trade, or you took the trade and got nervous, got scared, and closed the trade. You couldn't hold the trade. You didn't let the profits run. You got impatient. So you're seeing this a lot, and now you're kicking yourself. Okay. And look, this is a good place to be, because it means your technical analysis, your market analysis is on point. It's just you are the problem. You're not able to hold your trades, right? You have all this negative reaction, these negative emotions, this negative belief, fear, greed. You move your stops too soon. All of this stuff is negative emotion that is ruining your ability to trade with clarity, to trade consistently, because your mind is playing tricks in your brain, right? And you're trading from emotion. You're not trading from your plan. If you just stuck to the plan and you weren't obsessing over the charts and looking at your P&L and being attached to the outcome, and just let the trade run and give it time to breathe, you'd be in profit. So if this is happening to you, then you're very, very close, because then it's all it is a simple mental shift. It's a simple mindset fix. You got to fix your psychology, right? Remember, psychology is 90% of the equation, right? The actual strategy is only 10%. You can have the best, most glitzy, glamorous trading strategy, but if you're not able to hold your trades and your mind is playing tricks on you, you're going to screw it up. You're not going to be able to see the profits that you want. You're going to close early. Your financial thermostat is like down here, and you're trying to make money like up here, right? And so that's why you can't hold your trades. You close too soon. And so really, it's an internal fix. It's a simple internal fix where you have to go in and reprogram your negative and limiting beliefs. You have to get rid of fear, greed, and FOMO and revenge trading. Okay. And that's going to allow you to take trades like a sniper and just leave them and let them run without messing around with your trades and screwing up a perfectly good trade, right? And if you're here, give yourself a pat on the back, because this is not amateur level. This doesn't mean you're amateur. You're just like inches away from your breakthrough. You're so close. Okay. And I don't want you to give up. I don't want you to get frustrated with this one thing and quit. Right. It's such a small fix. So keep that in mind. Okay. Number 3 is that you understand the concept that less is more. You're not bringing the matrix gambling worker bee mentality into the market thinking that you got to hustle hard and you got to do more trades. More trades is going to be more money. No, you don't get paid for doing more. You actually get paid for doing less, but making better decisions. And you're beginning to understand this. Okay, you're not trading 20, 30 trades a week. Okay, you've cut it down, and you're just looking for those gems, your A+ setups, right? You're okay to be an observer. You're okay to just sit and not take a trade, right? Professional traders know when not to trade. It's patience. You got to be patient. Most of the time, trading is just being patient. That's the edge. It's waiting, staying out of bad trades, right? Holding cash so that when the opportunity arrives, you have the capital to take that trade and win on that trade. But because you didn't blow your capital taking stupid little scalps here and there, wherever the market was like doing these little moves that got you nowhere. They were just inducement moves. They were just accumulation, but you thought it was something else, trying to catch that. So you understand, right, that less is more. And you're not in the comments trying to argue with me saying, oh, well, I don't know, I like trading and more is better, and it doesn't work like that. If you're not arguing with me on this and you actually understand what I'm telling you here, then you're really close. Okay. Less is more. You only need 2-3 good trades a week. Intentional trades that were thought out, and you planned them out. You made a plan, you wrote out your plan, and you stuck to the plan, and you patiently waited like a sniper, like a samurai. You waited for the opportunity. You see, success is opportunity and preparedness when the two meet, right? When the two combine, that's when success happens. And you have to understand this concept. And I think you're close if you're already watching videos like this, right? On your mindset and and not strategy videos, but psychology videos. You're very, very, very close. So those are the first three. And then the bonus tip, and this is why it's going to make sense. Okay, so if you made it this far, then here's the bonus tip that I want to share with you. Okay, you don't care about losses anymore. They don't upset you. You don't feel like because you took a loss, you need to make it back. Right? There's a lot of truth to the best loser wins. You're okay to take a loss because you know that it's probabilities. It's just part of trading. Not every trade is going to be a win, and you're okay with that. You're not butthurt when you lose. You see, the amateur thinks that they have to be right all the time because they have this internal ego, right? They don't understand. They don't have awareness of themselves even. And they have this ego that says, oh, you have to be right. And if you're not right, then there's something wrong with the strategy. Go and find another strategy. And then the loop continues, right? They're stuck in this cycle. New strategy, new week. Because they can't handle a loss. They don't want to learn the lesson from the loss. You see, your losses are your tuition fees. So be happy if you took a loss and you stuck to the plan. You're doing things right. It doesn't matter. You stuck to the process. And if you're here at this stage, you're very close to your breakthrough, because that means you know your system, you know your edge, you understand how to trade. You just have a couple of minor things, and those are the minor things. So the first one was, you trust your analysis. You're not taking trading tips and news and whatever from other outside source. You're okay to sit by yourself alone and trust your own analysis. You did the work. Only you know the work that you put in, right? And you're okay with that. You can trust yourself. Okay? And number two, you see your trades going to the TP, right? Your trades are playing out, but you didn't participate or you closed too soon. That's not a big problem. You know that if all you did was sit on your hands after you took the trade, or you closed the computer and did something else, you'd be in profit by now. It's that simple. Okay. And the last one was, number three was less is more. Okay. Less is more. Okay. You want to make quality decisions. You get paid for making the right decisions in trading. Okay. And you don't revenge trade. Right. You're okay to take losses. If you've got all of these and you're very close, and you know you're close to your breakthrough. Okay. If by any chance you have these negative emotions that you're dealing with, so you got the impatience and you know it's FOMO or greed or a little bit of revenge trading that's holding you back, right? And you want to speed up the breakthrough, then check out my 8-week course. It's in the link in the description, the Inner Edge Pro. We go in and we reprogram your mind for trading, and we delete the fear, the greed, the revenge trading, the FOMO, the self-doubt, the hesitation. And we just basically reprogram your identity and get you right. Fix your internal self, the thing that is holding you back, right? If everything else is good, but you know it's just you and you don't know why, well, this is why, and this is how to fix it. So that's the first link in the description. That's it for today. I'm going to love you and leave you. Until the next video, you're on your own. Take care now. Goodbye.